name is Ola Mazimoyo, and today I'm going to be talking about Eatonville, Texas. Eatonville, Florida, excuse me, Tulsa, Oklahoma, and Africa, Texas. What is Eatonville? Eatonville is the first official all-black city in the state of Florida. So before Eatonville was created, they had Fort Mose and they had Negro Fort. So Fort Mose was created by runaway captive Africans along with Native Americans. But these weren't actually towns because Florida was not yet a state. Um, Edenville is home to Zora Neale Hurston. Zora Neale Hurston is a writer and activist for Black people. It was first established in 1887 by runaway Africans. Establishments in Edenville. It was home to the St. Lawrence African Methodist Episcopal Church, or AME. This church was founded in 1881. The Hunger for a Normal Industrial School was founded by Russell C. Calhoun in 1889. This school was modeled after Tuskegee University's principles of teaching literacy and life skills. The people of Eatonville created the Eatonville City Council. This shows that Black people did actually have their own councils and their own groups that they created to make sure everyone was in check back in those times, and Eatonville was one of the first. There was also the Robert Hungerford Preparatory High School. It was founded by Captain Josiah Eaton and Captain Lewis Lawrence. The top left is a picture of the AME Church. The top right is a picture of the City Council, and at the bottom is a picture of the Hungerford School. Greenwood, Archer, and Pine. Greenwood, Archer, and Pine was an all-black section of Tulsa, Oklahoma. It had its own newspaper, schools, barbershops, and grocery store, dental offices, and photography studios, as well as others. The Gap Band was a band started by three brothers who were born in Greenwood, Archer, and Pine. Sarah Page is said to have lied about a black man raping her, and that was one of the causes of the Battle of Greenwood. So the story goes that a black man, I don't remember his name, but he used to go in the elevator of Drexel, which was a business at the time, a white business, to get water. So it is said that he accidentally bumped into Sarah Page, and she screamed, saying that he raped her, which does not really make any sense because he was only going up 2 floors. Battle of Greenwood. Mobs of white people invaded. Black folks initiated battle in defense of their livelihood. So, in defense against the oncoming mobs of white people, black people did, I think, yeah, black people did initiate the first gunshot, sparking the battle in self-defense, and they weren't waiting around for the white people to come. Planes flew over Greenwood and dropped bombs. White children were involved in the battle. Uh, so according to a video I watched in CNN, uh, white grown people, parents, involved their children in the battle, so that they would think it was okay to kill a bunch of black people. So yeah. $2.7 million worth of businesses and property were destroyed. Right after the battle in Greenwood, we began to rebuild, but it did not. It wasn't ever returned to its former glory, and we did not recover all the businesses that were lost. The top left, you see you see a picture of Greenwood that was thriving. The top right, you see a picture of Greenwood as it was being burned down and as the battle was commencing. Same on the bottom left and the bottom right. Africa, Texas. Africa, Texas was established in the late 1900s. This town was all black and had multiple businesses and community centers. This town had its own grist mill, which is where you grind cereal and grains, syrup mill, which was how you produce syrup, town hall, grocery store, and cemetery. As of right now, it is unclear who founded Africa, Texas. There was a movie based on this town called Africa, Texas Style. Thank you, everyone. I hope you enjoyed my presentation. I hope you learned something.